I'm Bryan Touchet. I am with the Department of Psychiatry here at the OU School of Medicine in Tulsa, and I have a couple of roles here. One of my roles is Vice Chair of the department, and the other major role that I have is I am the Psychiatry Residency Training Program Director. So both of those keep me very busy. The book that I put forth for OU-Tulsa Reads is one of my very favorites, and the title of it is Embodying Forgiveness. And the author is L. Gregory Jones. I like to say that occasionally you'll read something and it just sort of changes your trajectory. It changes the course of how you think, or maybe even how you live your life. And I like to say that this is one of those books for me. I was at a time in my life when I was struggling with some relationships and with issues that touched on this whole topic of forgiveness, and also just really exploring aspects of my own spirituality. And I really wanted a book, a mentor, if you will, who could guide me into a deeper understanding of forgiveness from a theological perspective, but also in ways that could really help me in how I live my life. So I don't know how I found this book. I was just sort of searching the internet one day, and I came across the book, Embodying Forgiveness, and I read a little blurb on it, and it looked really good. So I purchased it, and I knew that once I started reading it that this was what I was looking for. It took me on a very in-depth exploration theologically of forgiveness and of the many issues that are related to it, and the author incorporated beautifully poetry, incorporated literature, even film into a deeper understanding of the topic, and I felt like I came away changed. So that is why I put this book forth as one of my very favorites. My choice of this book, of course, was highly personal, so it's hard to know, if it would speak to just anyone I might recommend it to, but I could probably say that the author does, he is an academic, and he takes a more scholarly academic approach. Nevertheless, it's very readable, so I really would recommend it to anyone who has struggled with the topic of forgiveness or how to live that out. Anyone that's willing to wade in and look at some of the deeper issues. It certainly wasn't an impenetrable tome or a dry academic text by any means. It was actually very engaging, but it is a bit more scholarly, and to me that was very appealing. So if you like books like that and you want something that might really challenge your current views and really help guide you in some ways I think that are very effective, I'd give this book a consideration. I think if there's anything what would just add about it is just to highlight again the author's use of the arts and poetry and references to film in sort of making his points, and I think that really kind of brings it alive. Again, I really came away feeling lighter, feeling as if I had a deeper understanding, and I think being able to live my life in some ways that I think spiritually are healthier and more enlivening for me. And so just some final thoughts on the book. I loved it.